This animal weighs less than a golf ball, yet its first act on Earth is to start a 12,000 miles solo journey across an empty ocean. No parents, no map. This is the loggerhead sea turtle. It hatches on the coast of Florida, weighing just 20 grams, and immediately starts swimming for a continuous 48 hours. Its destination? The distant Sargasso Sea. But how does a creature with a brain the size of a pea navigate a featureless abyss? It has a superpower. This animal can sense the Earth's magnetic field with a sensitivity down to 50 nanoteslas. For context, a fridge magnet is 100,000 times stronger. It's absurd. Using this sense, the turtle reads the planet's invisible magnetic inclination angles, building a true three-dimensional map in its head. We know this because when researchers put hatchlings in water, surrounded by magnetic coils, and faked the field of a different location, the turtles immediately swam in the direction that would have taken them home from that new spot. They're not just following a signal, they're course-correcting. On this epic trek, some swim past the Azores archipelago, using their internal map to find food. This journey is powered by an ability to hold their breath for up to 10 hours straight. The biological machine behind this GPS involves mysterious cryptochrome proteins in their eyes, allowing them to literally see the magnetic lines. It's a journey that takes 30 years to complete. And the final, brutal number? Only 0.1% of these tiny navigators will survive to make it back. Inside a loggerhead turtle skull, 100 million microscopic crystals of magnetite act as an internal steering wheel. Subscribe if you think human technology beats ancient reptilian navigation systems that predated modern GPS. That is like stuffing a million tiny iPhone compasses straight into your sinuses. Absurd? Absolutely. Each 50-nanometer grain reacts directly to Earth's magnetic flux. They link directly to the trigeminal nerve, firing directional signals straight to the brainstem at 100 meters per second. Wait, actually, turtles do not just feel magnetic fields, they literally see them. Specialized cryptochrome 4 proteins inside their eyes light up under blue light. How does a brain smaller than a golf ball map 5,000 miles of featureless ocean? At the equator, magnetic field lines lie flat at 0 degrees. Near the poles, they plunge downward at 90 degrees. Global field strength shifts from 30 microteslas in warm tropics up to 60 microteslas near the poles. Underwater basalt rocks generate tiny magnetic bumps of 500 nanotesla. These geological distortions serve as permanent underwater highway exit signs. Juveniles circling the North Atlantic gyre use these invisible landmarks to map 20 million square kilometers of open sea. When a hurricane blows a hatchling off course from Florida, it recalibrates without missing a beat. The result is an ancient biological guidance system with 100% reliability. As Dr. Kenneth Lohman discovered, these reptiles construct a full three-dimensional magnetic map in their mind. By reading both the angle and strength of geomagnetic lines, turtles decipher ocean coordinates like a living GPS. During a frantic 15-minute scramble to the sea, newborn hatchlings permanently lock their birthplace into magnetic memory. Latitude maps directly to field inclination, steepening from 0 near the equator to 60 degrees in northern feeding zones. Field strength shifts too, hitting 40,000 nanoteslas near American shores. In 2004, researcher Kenneth Lohman placed hatchlings in magnetic coils to prove they steer by field vectors. Talk about built-in Apple Maps. Decades later, mature females return within 2 kilometers of where they hatched. After violent storms blow them hundreds of miles off track, they execute flawless course corrections. How sensitive is this system? Loggerheads pick up field shifts as small as 50 nanoteslas. That is 1,000 times weaker than your fridge magnet. They measure dip angles within 0.5 degrees of accuracy, outperforming modern jetliner sensors. Magnetic field lines drop vertically straight down at 90 degrees near the poles. By sensing field intensity shifts of 5 nanoteslas per kilometer, young turtles plot invisible ocean grids. Off the coast of North Carolina, localized magnetic anomalies force a 14-degree route adjustment to avoid deadly shoals. Wait, actually, lab experiments in 2011 proved hatchlings invert swimming direction in 12 seconds when scientists flipped artificial magnetic fields. Take that, lost tourists. Three decades after washing out to sea, female loggerheads burn 400 calories daily, navigating empty water. Only 1 in 1,000 tiny hatchlings survives to adulthood. Talk about brutal odds. Heavy weight. Weighing 135 kilograms, she hauls her massive shell ashore on rubbery flippers. Biologists in Melbourne, Florida, tracked returning females pinpointing their exact childhood sand dunes. How precise is that? It resembles hitting a dartboard from 3 football fields away blindfolded. Urban beach lights disorient 60% of newborns toward fatal asphalt roads. Genuinely tragic. Each female buries 4 separate nests containing 110 eggs during a single summer season. More precisely, their skull sensors detect tiny geomagnetic shifts of 0.01% during brutal ocean storms. Cruising at 2.4 kilometers per hour, she paddles non-stop for months without sleeping. Absurd stamina. Warming sands flip the script. Nests above 29 degrees Celsius produce exclusively female babies. Detailed tagging studies between 1998 and 2022 proved turtles target identical 500-meter beach strips across decades. After laying, she vanishes back into the ocean spray, abandoning her eggs to fate. Species ancient. Kuhret-2 mastered Earth magnetic grid lines 110 million years before humans existed. We spent $200 billion orbiting 31 orbital GPS satellites, yet turtles navigate with 0 batteries. Can your smartphone navigate across the Atlantic twice without losing cell reception inside a parking garage? For over 110 million years, sea turtles navigated planetary magnetic fields long before humans even conceived simple stone tools. These ocean titans eat 200 kilograms of coral-choking sponges daily, about the weight of a heavy motorcycle. Inside their throats, backward keratin spines lock down slippery jellyfish. Creepy but efficient. Yet, modern urban power grids now blind 15% of historic migration routes with electromagnetic noise pollution. How do they cope? Their tiny brainstem calculates geomagnetic vectors faster than high-end military supercomputers. Wait, actually, our own trash presents an even dumber hurdle. Over 50% of wild turtles digest floating plastic bags. Yet in 2021, one tagged loggerhead swam 12,000 miles from Brazil to Western Africa across 2 years. That is wider than crossing the entire United States 4 times back-to-back. Meanwhile, scorching beach sands above 31 degrees Celsius make hatchling clutches 99% female overnight. How deep can they run? On 230-meter dives, a turtle drops its heart rate to 1 beat every 9 minutes, idling like a parked Honda Civic. Today, all 7 remaining sea turtle species fight for survival across 50,000 nanoteslas of shifting magnetic intensity. They perfected biological global positioning systems, while our ancestors were still wrestling with sharp sticks. Navigating 10,000 miles with 0 batteries or satellites proves nature built the ultimate navigator long ago.